Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. This is week 3 of not being able to hold a service in the church building. Although, to tell you the truth, I wasn't really planning to run a morning service in the church building today. Today is Palm Sunday, the day when we remember how Jesus rode on a donkey into Jerusalem and was hailed as a king. And we had this plan to have an outdoor service, a short one, maybe on the croft if we could get permission, and we were going to give out helium balloons that said Hosanna on them, and we'd hired some donkeys so that we could let the children have free donkey rides, and we were going to invite our community to join with us and celebrate and maybe think a little bit again about what Holy Week is about and Easter. But we can't do any of those things this year, but maybe next year. But Debbie Flenley has drawn me this picture of what it might have been like, which has made me very happy indeed. So we're starting the service today with the notices, and I don't usually start the service with the notices because people turn up late, but you're not late, you're here already, so here are the notices. The first one is that on Good Friday, I'm going to see if I can live stream an hour at the Cross at 2 o'clock, and I'll send more details by email about that. And also, here's Jenny with something that you might like to do on Good Friday, also in preparation for Sunday.
Hello! We'd really like everyone to join us in a 2-part craft activity over the Easter weekend. The first part is for us all to do in our homes on Good Friday, and the second part is for Easter Sunday. So today I'm going to tell you about the Good Friday part, part 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a simple plain cross, and I've got some examples here of how you might go about it. So you could, for example, use some cardboard from one of those boxes that's been bringing all your online deliveries. You could cut out a cross shape from the cardboard, or you could simply cut 2 strips like these and then glue them together like this. Or you could use some sticks if you can find some in your garden, or when you're out taking your daily exercise. So you could tie them together with some string like I've done here, or a rubber band. So I've got some loom bands here, and I'm going to attach these 2 together like this with a loom band. So if you live with other people, you could do this as a joint project. You could make one cross between all of you, or you could make a cross each. It's entirely up to you. This is a great activity to do with kids, but it's not just for the children, and we're really hoping that everyone, whatever their age, will be involved in making one of these crosses. You can make your cross a bit bigger than this if you want to, but not so large that it isn't easily portable. Because once we can finally all meet together again, we'd like you to bring your crosses down to the church for a service. So, in summary, the things that you need to remember on Good Friday when you embark on making your cross: number 1, it needs to be plain, simple and undecorated. Number 2, it needs to be small enough that one day you'll be able to bring it to church with you. And next Sunday I'll tell you about part 2 of the activity.
Well, let's start our service with the hymn that we ended last week's with. This is Guide Me, O Thou Great Redeemer. A prayer, actually, if you look at the words, and very pertinent things to pray in the current situation. This version of this hymn is on the Anglican worldwide website as part of the Palm Sunday service today, and so if we sing this, we'll be singing the same version as many Anglicans across the world.